Hi, this is our last day this is Bonita Sussman again. This is our last day in Madagascar, and I'm sitting here with Rabbi Pinchas Klein and Miriam Klein. Rabbi Pinchas was part of the Beit Din, and Miriam served as the mikva lady and did other things to help out to make this event happen in Madagascar. Okay, Miriam, what were the highlights for you?
The highlights for me was the Shabbat davening. These people have studied for years. They know their davening. They know their Hebrew. They can read and write. The children are used to sitting in shul for 3 hours quietly, enjoying the singing. It was remarkable. I don't see this back in America, and I wish I did. And it was really remarkable, and they're showering us with gifts as we leave and thanking us for coming. They can't get over that we came all the way from America to do this for them. And these are real McCoy Jews. No one should ever question the sincerity of these people, how they love their Judaism.
Tell us how they picked that boy to do the Haftarah. Were you there?
I wasn't there.
Oh, so there was Rabbi Pinchas, can you tell us how they picked?
I was there.
See bar mitzvah?
Yeah, no, because they followed the Sephardic custom of giving Haftarah Mafcha to minors, and it was really amazing because there was like a pause after they did their Torah reading. Who's going to do the Haftarah? And there was a whole conversation among several of them. Will you? And then they said, nah, let's just get one of the boys. And it was really remarkable what we do to train a bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah in the United States to do a haftarah. It was so amazing to see all of a sudden a 12-year-old, 11-year-old get up and do a haftarah unprepared and do it beautifully and do it well, and wow, what nachas. There's not a community in the United States synagogue movement that wouldn't go ahead and wish their children weren't like that.
I want to also add that the women came with their children, sat through the services with holding babies, little children running around, and Shabbat for them is an entire day. They don't go home, they spend the whole day together, enjoying each other, singing, studying. It was really remarkable.
Right, the quantity of zmirot that they knew was...
Oh, we had such a good time singing together. It was great.
Tell us a little bit about the mikva experience. You were the main mikva lady here.
Okay, well, it was a Friday cold morning and very icy waters, and they really were so emotional about it. They were so moved by it. It was an experience, with tears in their eyes, and it was difficult to do, and they were so happy to fulfill the mitzvah of tefillah.
And they all knew the brachot by heart?
They knew the brachot by heart. I didn't have to guide them. They practiced the brachot. And they know many brachot. They wanted to go over all the brachot and the holidays with us. And it was really a very moving experience. The children went in happily. They saw their mothers do it, fathers do it. So they ran in to their parents even though the water was so cold. And it was really something to see.
I know the few that I watched myself, they went into this cold water so happy with big smiles and the eagerness to do this. And I want to say that the way the tzniut part, the modesty part that Petuela and the community figured out was absolutely brilliant, because there was total modesty and privacy. There was a changing room. There was high walls with tar. There was an easy entrance into the running water, into the lake, and
we built a mikvah for
it
them.
Was really an amazing
temporary mikvah,
right?
And it was totally modest.
And I know there were two types of women. There were women who were afraid of the water, and for this, there were kids, I understand, who said, "J'ai peur, I'm afraid," but you helped, and the men helped get them through their fears so they could do the proper immersion.
and I was delighted to learn a few French words. Let go of the rope, you can't hold on, cover your hair totally and tie your hair. So we just needed a few words to guide them.
And I know when they heard the word kosher from you,
Kosher.
that was the amazing.
And the happiness when they came out of the water.
Yes,
It was really something.
yes. Okay, Rabbi Pinchas, talk.
I'm just going to talk from my heart. You know, I was never a druggie of the 60s, and I never took acid or anything like that. But this whole past 10 days was like this amazing trip. In not just in the sense of a journey. It blew my mind, and this is not my first time working with communities outside of the United States of America. But my heart was so taken in by these wonderful people who are at first a little reserved, but once they open up to you, they took us in with such warm embraces, and it was always being held in an environment of so much affection. It was just wow. I was privileged as part of the few members of the Bet Din to listen to each of their stories as to why do they want to be Jewish, what attracted them to Judaism, what their commitments were, and we have so many individual stories that of course I can't sum up. All their very different stories. I can say that their hearts were so pure and so committed to learning, and so many of them had prepared for many, many months through a formal process of study and experiencing Shabbat together. Their commitment to Shabbat, the commitment to kashrut is way beyond anything that we are required to do in most urban centers in the United States. There is no kosher meat available here, and they have to become restrict themselves to vegetarian diet plus fish, and it's just amazing the length that they will go through. I had. Some of them were only able to read the prayers through transliterated Sidurim, but many of them were so proud to show me how they could read from the Sidur anywhere and from any place. My colleague Afia would always choose a prayer that he didn't think they would know and ask them to read, and it would be beautifully. It was really.
They have the best accents, right? Not like us Americans.
Yes, right, and of course they do they identify with the Sephardi liturgy not because of their history, but because this is the part of the world that we are in, and so their liturgy is of Sephardic kind, and they chant accordingly, and in their public prayer, every word of the tefillah is said word by word out loud, and it's amazing. Some of the members of this community shared with me how they had so much joy in the words of tefillah, and just listening to the words, even if they don't know what they mean. It's very powerful.
So give me one other highlight from your another highlight. The members of this community were so willing and able to express their gratitude again and again. Thank you in so many ways, many little gifts. But
the pictures, we felt like we were in Hollywood, right? We're Hollywood stars.
Yes.
Everyone wanted a picture with us.
Excellent, right? There was right. We felt like we were in Hollywood, but the thanks that I owe to them and that we owe to them, and we hope that the world will realize that the world owes to them is what a tremendous source of inspiration they are, especially because they know that in our new globalized world that they're coming into Judaism, they know full well is an invitation not just to join in amazing people, but also to join people who are very much maligned through many parts of the world. And there is no. One of them chose the name of Yiska, 22-year-old young woman. Yiska, she told me, I asked her why, and she told me because it means princess, and a princess has a royal majesty about her, but the purpose is to serve her people, even if she must suffer for her people. And she said to me that she's part of the royal people that she wants to join and be part of, and she wants to serve and is willing to suffer for their sake. And she always brings me tears to my eyes. You know.
You want to bring give us a few more examples of why people pick their names? How they? Do you have any other that come out?
We had many of them chose names that contain the name of God in it, such as Eliyahu. Okay, Elisha, not just because they were the prophets of Israel, but they liked the concept of saying Eliyahu means Hashem is my God, and Elisha means God saves me, and they very much like to have, we're very conscious of having that connection to God that was renewed and affirmed for them. And so that was one whole style of name. And of course, there were those who chose names, who chose biblical names, Sarah, Rivka, Ruth, because of their identifying with their role with Sarah as the first Jewess, and Ruth, of course, as someone who was the grandmother of King David, and all their name choosing was part of their story too.
So thank you,
Bonnie, for making this happen and for bringing us to this point.
Thank you.
And we just want to say that as a member of the Bet Din Tzedek Latfustot Yisrael, this is something that we hope catches fire. To inspire other peoples in the world to identify with our story, who have legends, beliefs, that they are part of this amazing people who are Orla Goyim. And for that adventure, an odyssey of our people that transcends geography, climate, certainly race, ethnicity, that embraces Torah, mitzvah. We're so proud of
people at the end of the conference.
That's what I told them, that we're grateful to them, that we realize through them that Torah is not just for Europeans or Americans or for people of a particular language or color or cultural style, right, that it transcends culture.
Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate all that you've done to make this happen.
And thank you, Colleen, for doing the holy work you do.